Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about a subject that I just wanted to briefly cover on my channel here. I know a lot of people that are on my age might have this happening to them and be suffering from this. But yeah, and also you might know this I have a new OC. Yeah, I just tried to make something that looked like me. So yeah, I'm just gonna get right into this video. Okay, so this is about gender identity. I know a lot of people around the world, despite what age, might not know what gender identity they want, what sexuality they want, and all that stuff. Which, for me, being part of the LGBTQ community, which not essentially as gay, bisexual, straight, or, yeah, that kind of stuff. I am actually non-binary, or I have not come out to anyone about that, except my close friends, but yeah, that's what I identify as, which, for me, even though I still am quite young, I don't think will change, because, I'm not necessarily masculine, or in the way I act, I guess, and feminine in the way I act, I'm just somewhere in the middle, and I don't really feel right considering myself this or that. And personally, I like the name Zane. Even though it's generally used for guys, I still like the name. But yeah, and I know a lot of people in your community that can have this going on with them, even if you don't know, because one of my friends is also non-binary. I'm pretty sure one of my friends, all friends, is transgender or something. Can't remember exactly because I was just dying, but yeah, a lot of people I know are different with those things. I know some of my friends are bisexual, some of this, some of that, and yeah, and even though it's at a young age, personally, I don't think you should really, at my age, which is, I'm not going to say my exact age, but in between 10 and 14, somewhere in that range. I'm not going to tell the exact age yet. As if I mentioned it before, but I don't want it to be exact. I forgot what I was saying. My brain's real dumb. But yeah. But yeah, a lot of people are like that. Which, oh yeah, even if you are my age and still young, if your parents are homophobic or things like that, you shouldn't come out to them if you don't feel like you're safe. But if you feel that they'll come around or anything like that, you should tell them. Especially if they themselves have friends that are part of the LGBTQ community, or you have any close relatives, then I think it's safe. But even now, I'm sure a lot of parents would say, for people around my age, that, oh, how would you know, you might not be, yada, yada, yada. It's not them trying to be rude, it's just stating facts that you might not be. Because, especially when you're young like me, it's not a full chance. You could just be thinking about it because you're not exactly sure where you are in the world yet. I mean, especially people my age, you're practically a teenager. Or you are a teenager, so you're still figuring things out. But yeah, I just want to make this video for people like this, because I know a lot of people don't know exactly where they are. And I know this video isn't the best quality, because it's just 2 screenshots, but it's just because I'm recording this really late night at my friend's place, and they're asleep, because we had some argument, whatever. They're sleeping. My parents are on my mum and my mum's friends are on the other side of the house, so they won't hear this. And with me, I haven't even come out to really anyone again, except my friends, and even some of my friends don't know. And so I just really, even though I know people aren't really going to be rude to me about it, I just want to figure things out a bit and only have a few people know. But yeah, don't be upset or anything about this if you don't know who you are yet, because it's just part of life to figure out who you are. And I know a lot of even adults that are 30 still don't fully know what they are yet. And that's completely fine. You can be who you want to be. You are you, and nobody can change that. And also, personally, with labels like non-binary, yada yada yada, though I identify as non-binary, you might not want to have a specific label on you. You might just want to be somebody that doesn't have a label. You can date boys, girls, you can do anything you want. And personally, I'm not going to hold you accountable. And you can just do what you want in life. And even if your parents, friends, if they don't like it, then they're not being real. They're not real friends or family. And if it's family, you might be, biologically right, it's not for. But yeah, I'm going to continue this a bit later, so bye for today. Okay, hi. I'm not sure if you heard that properly, but if you hear anything in the background, that's music. That's not me. That's my grandfather playing music in the background. So I'm gonna try and mute that out. Shut my door. But yeah, this is just adding on me adding on to this. This is the next day. So yeah. But as I was talking about before. People with different gender identities, that's completely normal. And if you or someone you know doesn't know what they are, you shouldn't rush them and shouldn't be like, oh, why don't you know? Because it's something that can take time. And even with me, I've never really been sure ever since I found out what gender identity was. And even now, I'm not completely sure if I am non-binary or not. It's just early, I guess, for me. So yeah, just don't rush people in life when it comes to this stuff, and also especially me being my age and other people around my age, just don't rush it. It's just something that people sometimes go through, and it's not their fault. It's not your fault. It's just them figuring out what they want to be, and that's about all it is, really. And with labels don't really define you. You can do what you want, really. So, you can be what you want to be, and nobody can tell you otherwise. And again, I'm pretty sure I mentioned this earlier. If family say that, oh, that's weird, that's gross, whatever, they're not being kind, and that means that they're not real family, because real family isn't being biologically related and physically related. It's by being kind to each other. And same with friends. They're not your real friends if they mean to you just because of what you choose to do in life.